Hey everybody, this is Helena Hart, and welcome to my live stream on 4 unusual traits that men find irresistible and 4 false feminine traits that turn men off. I call these traits 4 unusual feminine traits because so few women know about them and can truly embody them. So, if you can really learn how to exude some of these feminine qualities, you'll just feel that man you want, or really all men everywhere feel this desire to come closer to you. So, I'm going to start with the 4 false feminine traits that turn men off. And the first one is thinking that feminine energy means just waiting around for a man, that you just have to lean back and basically wait for him endlessly, and he can just come and go as he pleases. And that just couldn't be further from the truth. I get questions all the time like, how long should I lean back? How long should I wait for a man before moving on? And if you're thinking that way, it's just kind of an error in your thought process. Personally, I don't think you should really ever wait for a man. I think your mentality should be, I'm moving forward with my life. I'm going to have a rich, full, juicy life with or without this man. And I'm trusting that if he's the right man for me, he's going to want to jump on that path with me and pursue me for the kind of relationship that I want. So that's the first one. It's a really common misconception about feminine energy, that you just have to lean back and you're at the whim of whatever this man is doing or not doing. The second misconception or myth about feminine energy is that it means just being girly or bubbly or perky and upbeat and pasting a big smile on your face all the time, even if that's not how you're truly feeling. And this could also not be further from the truth. Feminine energy is just simply connecting to your emotions and how you're feeling, the full range of your emotions. So if you're feeling upset or triggered, pretending to just be cool, calm, and collected and pasting this smile on your face will actually cause a big disconnect, because men are sensitive to this. They can feel the incongruence, they can feel the disconnect in your energy or in your vibe, and it'll actually push them away. So if you're feeling frustrated about something, it's important to be able to express yourself authentically. And if you do this correctly, that will actually connect you with a man's heart and bring him closer. The third one is thinking that feminine energy means doing things like nurturing or mothering or cooking and cleaning or putting on makeup and just being girly in that sense. And there's nothing wrong with those things, but in my opinion, those actions involve a lot of masculine energy. Masculine energy is doing and giving energy, while feminine energy is the receiving and just being in the moment energy. So nothing wrong with doing things like if you enjoy cooking, right? But that's not what's going to make a man fall in love. Have you ever just done everything for a particular man and just shown him every single thing you have to offer, and it just wasn't quite enough for him to fully commit and put both feet in? I hear from women all the time that say they just did everything for a man, and he left her for a woman that didn't do any of those things. So again, there's nothing wrong with doing those things. Often they come from your own internal desire. Like when I put my makeup on this morning, I was in my masculine energy because I was doing things and thinking about what I wanted to talk about today. My feminine energy was the desire. I had a desire to, go live right now, and I'll be recording videos later with a few other experts. And my masculine energy put it into play by setting everything up, putting makeup on, getting dressed, getting myself in front of the computer. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being in your masculine energy, but doing all those things is not what makes a man fall in love. Men fall in love for who you are deep down, not what you do. The fourth false feminine trait that actually pushes men away is being weak or passive, or that damsel in distress energy where you kind of lack the motivation to take care of yourself. That will attract a man who's in his wounded masculine energy, and you'll get kind of a controlling man who wants to manipulate you or control you. They seek out women like that. So men love an ambitious, independent woman. I mean, ask any guy around. They think that's incredibly sexy. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem happens when women take all of that doing and getting things done energy, and they turn it onto a man in their relationship by trying to constantly make things happen or steer things in the direction that she wants. So, nothing wrong with being independent and ambitious and driven. I am certainly all of those things, and my husband loves that about me. But it's important to not take that driving forward energy and turn it onto your relationship by constantly trying to get a man to do what you want. So, I wanted to get into these 4 unusual feminine qualities that make a man just want to pursue you and come closer and closer. The first one is trusting. Trusting is not very much talked about, but it's a very feminine energy quality. And of course, it's important to trust the man that you're with. I'm not talking about just blindly trusting everybody, even if they've given you reason to not trust them. I'm talking about trusting yourself to not stay in situations that don't feel good to you, right? Being willing to walk away. And then trusting that the right man is going to pursue you and want to come towards you all on his own without all this prompting and pressure and prodding and manipulating from you. But it's all about trusting yourself. You don't really ever have to worry about trusting a man as long as you trust yourself and your own intuition, and trust yourself to spot those red flags and not stay in a relationship or a situation that doesn't feel good to you. It's so, so important. The second feminine quality is allowing. Trusting and allowing kind of go hand in hand, but allowing looks like allowing things to unfold organically rather than trying to push and shove your way to try to get what you want at all costs, or chase a man down who's not pursuing you. It's about leaning back and allowing things to unfold in perfect timing, in the perfect order and scheme of your life. And by the way, these work to help you attract what you want in all areas of your life, not just in dating and relationships. I hear from women all the time who say they start using these tools and they're just attracting the money they want, the career opportunities, their dream home, the right kind of people. So these work in all areas of your life. The third feminine trait is being in the moment, experiencing the moment, rather than being up in your head, thinking, strategizing, wondering if this guy likes you, right? Or how is this date going? What should I say next? It's about being in the moment. So if you can do this, it's kind of like getting inside of every moment so you can experience it while it's happening, slowing down the tempo of every moment. So next time you're on a date or with your man, just try actually, feeling the air on your skin, listening to the music, really looking into his eyes and hearing everything he's saying, rather than being up in your head trying to say the perfect thing or be feminine. That brings me to number 4, and that is receiving and responding. So again, doing and giving and leaning forward is masculine. When you're leaning back, receiving and then responding to that by showing appreciation and acknowledgement, that's what makes the right man who wants to give to you and make you happy. That's what makes him fall in love. I always say masculine energy men fall in love when they're giving to us, not when we're giving to them. Men fall in love and commit based on their level of investment, not your level of investment. Again, if you're doing everything in the relationship and trying to just hold it all together so this guy doesn't fade away, that does nothing for romance. That does nothing to make a man want to pursue you and come closer. It actually does just the opposite.